Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fan Art Friday. In this video I'm drawing the Flash, and it's been requested quite a few times recently, especially in the Fan Art Friday videos, so I thought I'd finally get around to working on it. As always, please leave your drawing suggestions in the comments below. I pick one each week, and I make sure to upload a new drawing each Friday. From the initial sketch to the final drawing, this probably took about 2.5 hours to complete, and from the beginning I decided that I wanted this drawing to have more of a comic book style effect to it, so I started looking at a bunch of different reference images online, and I started putting together elements that I saw from there. So this isn't just an exact copy of any image or drawing that I saw online. I just saw a bunch of different references and decided on my own depiction of the Flash. For the outlines of the drawing I used a Pentel pocket brush pen, and for the colouring I used Copic Markers. I started off by using a cardinal Copic marker for the darker shade of red, and I made sure to use that to figure out where the shading was going and around the outlines, and I made sure to leave a backlit effect that I've been using in a few of my drawings recently. I think that really helps to make the character stand out from the page. The Flash's eyes are green, so I used moss and lime green Copic markers as the base, and then I used a grass green Prismacolor pencil to bring out the highlights in the eye, afterwards adding an extra highlight with a Uni-ball Signo broad pigment ink white pen. I think this pen works so well if you want to add highlights, and adding highlights to a drawing always seems to add an extra level of depth. I left the facial features of the Flash quite minimalist, as I wanted to keep the comic book style. So I used a salmon pink Copic marker just around the edges and around certain parts of the facial features to help bring them out and add a bit of shading. For the yellow parts of the drawing I used an acid yellow Copic marker alongside a canary yellow Copic marker just for the lighter areas. And then after I finished colouring in the Flash, I decided to add a bit of a darker background than my usual drawings. I wanted to use a crimson Copic marker, and I filled in the entire background, leaving a highlighted area around the Flash's character. And then after that I went back to using the Uni-ball Signo broad pigment ink white pen to add extra details around the background. And then I wanted to bring out those details a bit more, so I used a canary yellow Prismacolor pencil, just going around the outlines of these details and just making them stand out a bit more from the background. And overall I think this background was quite effective at making the Flash stand out from the page, because I added the canary yellow Prismacolor pencil around the outlines of the Flash, and it just really overall makes the character stand out so much more than if I were to have just used the Copic marker and the highlighter pen. Using Prismacolor pencils in this situation can help a drawing so much. Copic markers and Prismacolor pencils seem to pair together really well, so I always add the initial colouring with all the Copic markers, and then with the Prismacolor pencils you can just add the extra bits of detail and texture. So for this drawing I added the Prismacolor pencils just to help highlight a few areas of the drawing and his eyes. And as always, if you enjoy these kind of videos then make sure you're subscribed, and if you like, share, favourite, that kind of support is greatly appreciated and it means a huge amount to me. If you want to contact me via Twitter, Facebook or Instagram, I have all of my links in the description box below, so you can feel free to contact me there and I'll be sure to get back to you. Once again, thank you so much for all the support on this channel. I really read all your comments and I love all your drawing suggestions, and it really means a lot to me that you want to see me work on this kind of stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.